What is up, everyone? My name is Malthus, and I'm going to show you everything you're going to need to know to get a modern Minecraft server and mods going on your computer. If you're like me, I have two little kids. They wanted to play Minecraft, and my experience was from 20 years ago or whatever when this game came out. And it looked very similar to what it does now. We'll just start up a game here. We'll just do a creative game so I can show you what it looks like. You've all played Minecraft before. When I played the first time, I didn't use mods. By the time I did, we used things like Hexit and other plugins that make the game different, right? And it was very easy to do things like resource packs, texture packs, stuff like that. All you had to do was put them in there. I'm going to show you how we used to do stuff and how you do stuff now. So that way you can set up your stuff and not have the same headache that I had about 2 weeks ago. Okay. So this is what vanilla looks like now, right? No texture packs, no extra mods, nothing. Looks pretty good, honestly, compared to what I was used to in the beta, right? Um, Made a game, everything looks good. Now I got to this, I have it through the Microsoft Store, so I just use this, launches up the game like normal, right? So traditionally, what you would do is if you wanted to change your skins, you'd go here. If you want to add resource packs, they would be right here. All you'd normally have to do is come in here, open pack folder. It would open the folder for you. You'd put it in there. It'd automatically see it. It's still kind of like that, but there's a little bit of a difference now. So the first thing you're going to need to do is these days you pretty much have to have a third party app. So what we're going to do is we're going to go on to CurseForge. It has lots of games on here that you can look up when it comes to mods and stuff like that, graphics packs, all sorts of stuff. As you can see, they've got shaders, mods, mod pack, customizations, add-ons, data packs, all sorts of shit. What you're going to do is you're going to go to like Modpacks, right? And you're just going to look for something that looks good. The one we're going to be using for an example today is this Better MC. I found it. My kids love it. It comes with basically everything you need. And I'll show you how to do it. You can do it through here if you don't want the app. However, I do highly recommend just grabbing the app right here. If you don't want to, all you're going to do is you're going to click on it and you're going to download right here. And if you want to, it'll automatically install the app for you. It's pretty nice. One of the things, so you come in here and you will see a description of it. It's basically like any other mod pack for any other game. It's just a little bit weird because everything with Minecraft is just a little bit weird. This is for Java edition, not Bedrock, just letting you know that. So there are other ones besides Curse. This is just the best one I've found. So all you'd have to do is download it. That would give you the single player experience, but we're going to jump over to the app right now. Highly recommend you look at it. So we're going to go in here, and this is what the app looks like. So if you go to the home, as you can see, it's got different things. So if you play WoW, you've probably used it for your UI HUD, stuff like that. So we're just going to click Minecraft, and we're going to search for this. It'd be just like better, and it'd be, oh, man. You guys ever just have a day? Anyway, there's all these different ones. You want the one that's the most current. So we've got 1.2.25. That's really current. So you're going to click on that, right? That takes you to the feature page. It has everything that the regular Curse page has. But in this case, literally just takes you to a smaller version of it. You don't even have to like download anything. Once you have this set up and you install it, you follow just like the regular installer, the installation wizard, and you hit play, it'll download the mod pack to your client. So what we'll do is we'll find a different one right now. And we'll just install it. So mod pack, let's find one that I don't have yet. Let's do popularity. All the mods, 400 plus mods, pixel mod, Pokemon pack. So you click on it, you click install. Okay. It is going to automatically go through and pick up every single mod you need for the pack. Super nice, right? As you can see, it's installing everything right now. Once it's installed everything, it'll come up here and it'll just say play. So I'm going to cut to that, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, so as you can see, it says play now. That's all you got to do. There's a couple of other things we're going to talk about real quick. If you've been around Minecraft at all, you know that it's usually better if you're playing with like your kids or something. You want to play on a local server on one of your computers. So like my computer is fairly good. I can run a server and play on it at the same time with literally no problems. So generally what you would used to do is you'd used to go to the Mojang website and you'd download the different client for the server, and it would look very specific. It's a batch file. So if I go to our modded server, actually desktop, I have so many servers. Server. This is what it looks like generally. Okay, you download it, you install it, it makes one. This is a non-modded server. Okay, you've got your server, you've got your EULA, which you have to agree to. So instead, what you're going to do is you're going to make a folder on your desktop. So I did mine. It's called modded server. Okay. You're going to come in here and you're going to click on this little button. It'll download you the server pack. So let's go in here. Let's go to my desktop. We're going to do a new folder and we're going to do Pixelmon. Okay. So we're going to take my download. We're going to throw it in here. I should probably turn off the other server. My son was playing on it earlier. And this is a server pack. So what we're going to do is you're just going to do install. And it's going to install everything you need for the actual pack. There's a couple of other things we'll have to do, but it's all fairly easy, especially if you're playing. So if you are going to be playing the same pack that you are hosting, super easy. And I'll show you what to do. You see this mods right here? So it's got a few things in it, right? But it's mainly empty. If we go to my modded one here, it's got a few things in it. All you got to do really is go in. Hold on. Let's use my Better Minecraft one. Open folder. You're going to go into this one. You're going to literally just go into the mods after you've run it once. Go in here, copy everything. Then you're just going to go into your modded server folder. You're going to go into the mods folder and you're going to copy and paste into here. Or just paste, sorry. You're going to paste into here all the mods. That's going to prevent it from having any sort of issues because you're going to be having the exact same mods for both your server and your client. If you let the system try to do its own downloading, sometimes, even if you do them at the same time, there'll be some sort of hitch or issue where it won't download right, or it'll have like a different version for some reason. This way, you know they'll have the same ones. Okay? Then all you've got to do is you got to come in here, make sure that your EULA is agreed to. You've got to do the installer, and then you hit the run button. It'll start kicking up, and it'll load a server eventually. So we'll do a run. This will run in the background. It takes a little bit. It's a lot longer than a normal server. While we do that, we'll go in here. There's a couple other things I want to show you. So if you have a computer that's fairly good, you should come down here and you should change the allocated memory. So for me, I've got like 64 gigs of RAM. So I allocated 9,400 megabytes to just running Minecraft. What that'll do is make it so that your game will run with a higher memory, because Minecraft is basically, I believe it's set to use no more than 2 gigs at a time, which is fine for vanilla, not fine for modded. You could probably get away with maybe 20 mods total. And then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to go in here. Hey, Future Malthus here. I just want to interject for a second. I figured out how to do the RAM. I hadn't had to do it for a while. So if you go into your modded server, this is just your folder that we've made earlier. You're going to go down to user, JVM, args, You're going to open it up. It's going to open up this. It's going to give you like, you can open, or you can have this much RAM, how this is how you write it and everything. All you have to do is go down here to this XMX, and it came out as 4 originally. All I did was change it from 4 to 8. And then right when you, all you have to do is save this, like this. You close it, and as soon as you run your server, it'll have 8 instead of 4. I highly recommend setting it to at least 6. 4 is good, but the more you have, the less stuttering you'll have on your server. Okay, back to other me. Our server is now running, as you can see right here. So all we're going to have to do is go back into our CurseForge. We're going to go back here, click on this, click play, or if you want, you can click play straight from here. So we'll do that. I'm going to show you a couple of things you can do once you're actually in the launcher. Got a little armadillo. So a couple of things you want to do. Once you play in CurseForge, the app, it'll automatically have this Better MC or whatever mod pack you're using. So I could play on the latest version, but that won't have any of my mods. So we'll make sure it says Better MC. And you can do play. Beforehand, if you want to change your skins, as you can see, I use a very fancy gentleman. You can come in here and add those. Literally just Google skins. Your kids will be able to like run around and they can put in whatever stupid stuff they want. Mikey and JJ or anybody. Any cartoon character you can think of has probably got one. My son's currently, I think, Sonic the Hedgehog, and my daughter's a YouTuber. So we're going to go ahead and play. And as you can see, it's currently loading. And it's obviously going to take a lot longer to load than a normal Minecraft game. Not a big deal. Just a few minutes here, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is how you know it's working. You got the splash screen that's not the same. Do not close any of this stuff out in the background. Just let it sit there. Let it run. It's not going to hinder your performance at all. And the last thing you want to do is be closing stuff. When you're doing mods like this, there's going to be a lot of dependencies. And so like this script helps run the server. And so you just don't want to mess with it. As you can see, everything looks different. So we're going to go to options first. You're going to video settings. And you're going to go up to your shader pack. So we're going to turn them off for a second. This is going to show you all the different shader packs that come with your mod pack. A lot of them have it. If they don't, if you go to their forum page, they'll tell you which ones work with it. Now, a lot of mods, if you have a lot of mods on there, not everything's going to look great. But what the shaders do is they make your water and your lights look better. So we're going to go ahead and hit done. And I'm going to show you what our server looks like as is. We've been playing on it for, I don't know, this weekend. Haven't played on it much at all. So this is without any sort of graphical improvements. But I'm going to show you even just in general, it's going to look better. I don't care what malware bytes go away. It does take a little while longer to load. It just kind of happens. But the reason why we're doing it this way, by the way, the reason why I'm making the video is if you tried to go and Google Minecraft server, there's going to be a lot of issues with trying to find information because there are so many hosting sites that do Minecraft servers that even for me, somebody who does a lot of modding on my channel, it seemed easier to me to go in. Sorry, we were messing with that. It seemed easier to me to go in and just buy a $6 a month server, but that's not going to be enough. When you're playing with this many mods, you're going to need like, 9 gigs of available memory and all that stuff. So as you can see, the game looks substantially different, but we're not there yet. So I just wanted to show you what it looks like. That's a llama my son's making out of glass. That's the house I made. It's got like the nice little cherry blossoms and everything going on. It looks good. Doesn't look great. I'm going to put a bet down. because I would rather show you what it looks like during the day. Bed. Reason why it took so long to load in is because I had the graphics on and now I turned them off. Okay, so now we can do like a little side by side. So this is what the game looks like with mods, without shaders. Okay, if you have a older computer, this is what you'd be playing with. Shaders use the most RAM, they use the most graphics settings, everything like that. As you can see, it loads smoothly. No issues. Got some redwoods over there. Dead forest over here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and check out here. And we're going to go back on and turn the shaders on. And we'll see what the difference is. Okay, we're going to cancel options, video, shaders. And we're going to go to this complementary 5.3. Actually, we're going to do the 5.4. I like the 5.4 better. Apply. Done. Done. Join. So this is a lot more computer intensive, but your kids are going to fucking love it. I have a separate video about the computers I just got my kids on my channel. It's a video about Java, if you're interested. It's a good way to get computers that aren't too expensive. I got two basically modern. They're going to be able to play any game they want for like the next 5-10 years on it for $1,400 for two of them. So this is what it looks like now. As you can see, the lights are considerably better. Water is considerably better. The ground is like lush. The light is blooming. It looks better in like every aspect. Look at that. This is not the Minecraft that I grew up playing. It's totally different. Is it awesome? Hell yeah, it's awesome. Some turtles and shit. But yeah, if you like Minecraft, if your kids are interested, they don't have to have a very good computer at all to be able to play like this. They would probably need like a 2000 series graphics card, like a 2600 or something. Or, they could play off of like a virtual one off of your computer if you figured out how to do that. And then if you're running the server, you can do a majority of the hard work, but you're going to do all the work so they can play this game. And it's amazing, right? Like they can't play on a tablet. They'll have to have a graphics card, but they could play on a tablet if they aren't playing with any, like graphics packs. If you turn the shaders off, if you have a fairly good tablet, you could probably play it on it. It would just be the mods with no shaders. So I know I had a lot of issues figuring this stuff out. Look at the fucking trees, man. Sorry, look at the trees. I don't mean to cuss. Apologize. They like breathe and move and stuff. It's so amazing. Rain sounds great. Thunderstorms are awesome. Here, let's see if we can get some like, look at this. It's like an anime. Anyway, I wanted to make a video for other dads, other parents who might not know as much about modding as me and just want an easy way to give their kids something awesome to play for like $30, because modding is free and the server is free because you're hosting it on your computer and you can just leave it on in the background, because if no one's on it, it's not using any resources really. And then your kids, when they get home from school or something, they don't have to wait for you to turn it on. It can just be on. Yeah, highly recommend it. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments. I will gladly help if I can, or find you a resource to give you something else, right? If you know any other good programs or online services that are good and not expensive, let us know, because some people don't have a good enough computer to host and play at the same time. So if you know a good one that doesn't cost an arm and a leg, put it down there. I'm just going to use this as a forum for parents who need to be able to set up a cool ass Minecraft server and be the coolest parent in their friend group. So you always want your kids to be the one being like, dude, my dad just gave us this really cool game. And look at that. I made a lot of memories when I was a kid with with Minecraft, and I wanted my kids to have the same. So let me know if you guys need any help. I'm always here. Malthus out.